You'll be all right. Let's get right into it, man. A lot of shit going on. Every time I was scrolling X earlier, and it's like it just didn't stop. I had to get off because it was just news story after news story after news story. And it's like I can only talk about so many. I definitely
Right.
wanted to get into that stuff with Epstein. A lot of shit going on with the Epstein case right now, including some bullshit video that the DOJ decided to release. Shit, NFL news. I mean, you name it. There's shit going on. But before we got on a little earlier, Brad, you sent me a text message
Yes, sir.
about that older lady that was assaulted on the street, and I think she was hit in the face with some sort of pipe with a screw on it or something.
2x4.
2x4, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it got me wondering. Like I started digging and finding a lot of cases by these repeat offenders that have been jailed over and over and over and are still walking the streets. And it brought up again a question that we've asked before, which is, should these judges start being held accountable when the people that they're releasing constantly commit violent crimes?
Absolutely.
I don't know what has to be done to change that. I don't know if that's something that needs to be done, way at the top as far as the president or some kind of law. I don't know, but something needs to be discussed because it's happening over and over and over. And innocent people are being assaulted, if not losing their lives due to this.
Well, like this lady here went blind.
Yeah.
One of her eyes. So I would think if it's state judges, of course, I don't know what the federal level could really do about it, but it would probably have to go through the state legislatures to change it. But yeah, I think they need to be held accountable. Yeah, I really do. I mean, mostly when this guy's been accused of stabbing and typical long rap sheet, and he's still on the streets. Nothing's been done, and here it is. Your grandmother, your mother, your aunt, whatever, now is blind in one eye, and yeah, it's just total bullshit. It really is.
Well, like I said, I started digging into it, and there's a few cases just recently that started popping up, and one of them, Cleveland, Ohio, Donnie Case was his name. He's a repeat offender with a long history. I'm sorry, Donnie Allen is his name. The case is he's a repeat offender with a long history. Drug possession, burglary, vandalism, violent charges. He had his bond lowered from $15,000 to $5,000 by Judge Joy Kennedy over there on December 8th. Now, who steps in to pay this is a nonprofit called the Bail Project. They paid $500 to secure his release on December 9th. Now, 5 days later, he allegedly shot and killed a 27-year-old. 5 days after being let out, after being incarcerated numerous times and just basically set free, where this bail project, they call themselves, comes in, pays for these people to be out. Now, another one was in Seattle, the one that we were just talking about. 75-year-old grandmother was attacked by a guy that I don't even want to try to pronounce his name. Fale is his first name.
How about asshole?
Yeah, whatever. Either way, yeah. But he was another one in and out of jail, for violent crimes. Should not have even been in that position to do what he did to that lady.
No.
Then you jump to Charlotte, North Carolina. DeCarlos Brown, he's a career criminal, multiple prior arrests, allegedly murdered the Ukrainian refugee. Y'all remember that case, of course, on the train.
Yes.
Well, 72 arrests, and he was released by a judge despite warnings. And then he later allegedly set a woman on fire on public transit. I mean, the cases just go on and on and on. It never stops. But I did know in September of this year, Randy Fine, which is a Republican from Florida, representative from Florida, introduced the Jail Act to hold judges civilly liable for releasing repeat violent offenders who reoffend. I guess that's a good start.
Absolutely.
That way at least they can be sued by the families, and it'll stop a lot of this shit.
It's something for sure. I think after so many charges, you just need to be sent federal.
Yeah, yeah, well, right, exactly. Yeah, it needs to get out of the state's hands because apparently the state isn't doing something right.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's hand it over to somebody who may and give them an option. But like I said, I like this idea of if not criminally liable, then civilly liable as far as these judges. I mean, that's awesome start to me. You start suing these people where it starts hitting them in the pocketbooks, then
Right.
maybe some of this shit will change because right now they have no reason to. If they're a liberal judge that just believes in all these second, third, fourth, 50, 60, 70th chances, well, they're just going to keep continuing to do this.
Right.
And then you've got this, like I said, this bail project that popped up. You know, they're a nonprofit organization. I think they've been around since 2017. Of course, a former public defender is one of the ones who started this. So its mission is to combat mass incarceration by disrupting the cash bail system, which it views as unfair, of course, racially biased, and punitive toward low-income individuals.
Gotcha.
So,
Right.
Of course.
really, right. And what it does is it I don't know, man. To me, it's like I don't understand how they feel that it's doing anything for the community that they're helping these people get back in. There's got to be a bigger reason behind this than just feeling sorry for somebody because it's happening too much. And there's too many times these people are, breaking the law again in a violent way. And they know this is happening, but yet they keep helping these people get out. So I'm just curious, like there's got to be a money trail behind this. Somebody's funding this shit and somebody's getting paid from this. No doubt, because I doubt they're doing this from the kindness of their heart.
I'm pretty sure that's racist.
It probably is.
So
anyway, it kind of caught my attention when you sent me that text, and I was like, well, let me look up and see how much this actually goes on, and it's just nonstop as far as these people getting out and committing these crimes again, man. It's crazy.
I bet if you looked into the judges that are doing this and follow the money, there's probably huge campaign donations being made to them. If I had to guess,
that's kind of what I was thinking. There has to be a financial aspect to it. It controls everything.
Yeah.
It controls everything, and it's always hidden behind we're doing what we think is going to help people. We want to help people, and it's not fair that they have to pay cash bails. So we're going to step up and do it for them, although they've been arrested 50 times.
Right.
For some as bad as attempted murder. And whatever other crime you can throw out there, these people are, well, we're going to step up and help them, even though they've been incarcerated, 47 times. 48 might be the ticket where they just decide to change their lives. So we're going to help them get out. But comments,
Yep. I believe in second chances, dude. I really do. But I mean, 72 chances? Come on, dude.
It gets a little crazy after that.
It gets a little crazy.
See, and I'm almost with Mr. Darcy here with chaos. I've heard that a lot, that they want chaos.
They want it. Yes, they want it.
And I don't know exactly what they benefit from it, except for the fact of, I guess, being able to control more, scare the shit out of you by creating chaos and then convince you that they're going to fix it. I mean,
that
it seems
is the
to
Democrat mantra, dude. That is.
I was just about to say that. That seems to be how they run every aspect of their political campaigns is, we're going to fuck something up and we're going to fix it if you vote us in.
Absolutely. Yes.
I mean, it's a good plan. It works.
Fuck, dude. It works for them for sure. There ain't no doubt about it, man. But
one judge did get held accountable.
One judge did?
She sure did. The judge, what's her name? Hannah Dugan.
Was that the one
for obstructing ICE?
Yeah, that was the one that was allowing the illegal immigrant to leave
out the back door.
Right. Yeah. But that was more of just because they didn't want to be deported. They need to start when they start committing crimes. Definitely, because if they're going to do that to her for helping him, then they need to do it for all of them that help any of these criminals, as far as just allowing them to get out over and over and over and over. Now, I don't think you can call that illegal though. So there needs to just be kind of like that representative from Florida brought up, at least allow them to be sued. You know what and that may curb some of it is all you can really do, because I doubt they're just going to start throwing judges in jail for it. But if the family can go sue the judge now, well, it may help a little bit.
Maybe we need to go throw them in jail.
Citizens
Something
arrest.
needs to happen.
Yep.
Something needs to happen, especially when you see that video of that asshole sneaking up behind that 70-year-old woman, man, and just not that there's any reason that you could justify it, but just like for no apparent reason at all. They had no interaction, nothing. Just decided this is the person today that I'm gonna fuck with.
Right.
And didn't nearly give a fuck if he killed her or not. It just happened that she didn't die, but you could tell he didn't give a fuck.
No.
So
And probably what has a lot to do with it is mental health, I'm sure. You know, we always talk about that there's a mental health problem in this country, and that's, or drugs, I'm sure, which is leading to the mental health problems in this country. So,
Yeah, and it is like the mental health is a big issue, but like you can't keep putting regular citizens at risk because somebody has a mental illness. So you look at it like, we don't want to hold. Oh yeah, I know you do. I just really talking to these liberals these bleeding heart liberals that think everybody's worth saving.
Right.
Well, the people that are worth saving are the ones that are doing nothing but standing there on a corner, and then they get hit from behind with a 2x4.
Yes.
That's the ones that are worth saving. Not this person that's proven over and over and over that he cannot exist in society without causing harm. There's just some people that are not, they don't need to be roaming the streets. And, as barbaric as that may sound, but they belong in a cage. I mean, there's nothing you could do. They're feral. What are you going to do with them?
Yeah, it's true.
You can't put little old ladies at risk because you want to try to save every single person in the world. It's not possible. There's bad people. There's fucked up people. They're going to do dumb shit, and they need to pay the consequences. It's that simple.
We need an island to send them to.
Epstein. Epstein, which is a good segue because there's a lot of shit going on with this Epstein stuff. It's never ending. Just when you think it's like, all right, well, it's all done. There ain't much more you can see. They go and release nearly 30,000 of these files again.
Right.
Now, wasn't much in them as far as what we could see, right? A lot of it was redacted. But what they did, these little, let me tell you how good these people are, man. These little internet nerds and shit. These bastards, they figured out that if you take the PDFs that they release that are redacted and you basically edit them in a PDF, like a Photoshop or anything that'll open up a PDF, and you go to edit it, you can remove those black lines that were redacted. So they did it. And they were able to see what was under a lot of that, what was under a lot of those redactions. Now, some of it revealed where it was like extended alleged cover-up tactics within Epstein's network. Not really real big, high-profile names anybody's found yet, but they were able to see some of the stuff that for some reason the government was hiding. Because some of it's not even worth hiding, because it's not all victim names that they were redacting. It was basically shit that they didn't want you to see. So it was just crazy to watch. I was looking at videos of it on TikTok. They were taking them redacted files, transferring them over to a PDF editor, and then boom, they were making those fucking lines go away. And it was real. Like, it wasn't like they were making up shit. I mean, it's been proven that that's what they were doing.
Right.
So they were able to unredact some of these, which is crazy. Now, there are some that they couldn't, maybe the words were removed that, the lines are supposed to be over, but a lot of them they were. And it's like, what are they going to find now? I mean, there's 30,000 of these damn things to go through, 30,000 files. Now, once you open up a file, there's fucking however many pages in each file. It's a ton. I was digging through them today. Like, who in the hell reads this shit?
I know.
Crazy.
It's a lot of fucking pages, dude.
It's crazy. I just wait on X. You know, I'm like, somebody's gonna read this shit, and then I'll find out what it said. But no,
So we have shitty redactors.
Yes.
yeah.
Or they did it
Now,
on
what I'm hearing.
purpose.
Oh, Kristen, you're good because I was just about to say that. I was about to say one of the conspiracies going on is did somebody within this system of the ones that were releasing this kind of want to do like a whistleblow type thing where they wanted the information to get out, but they didn't just want to blatantly leave it out unredacted. So that's of course one of the conspiracies, that it was done on purpose. That was like, damn. So you jumped on that one. You know, was it basically deliberate sabotage by insiders? You know, wanting the truth out, or was it incompetence? I mean,
Was there
it could
anything
have been
crazy that's come out?
No, that's the thing. There was no smoking gun. Still, even with that, it was more of a with that. A lot of what they were uncovering so far, when they were able to take those redactions away, it was payments to silence witnesses, which there's no reason they should have redacted that. You know, efforts to conceal trafficking and abuse through financial structures. So it's almost like there's still a lot of cover up going on with these Epstein files. That's why they're never ending. It's like you think it's kind of got to the bottom of it. We're all kind of getting over it. Like you're just never really gonna know what was going on, and then boom, they hit you with this shit. And then they release photos of Epstein after what they were calling at first an apparent suicide attempt the first time that he tried to do it. So they took photos of him, of his hands and his neck and all. He was conscious, you know, but it was after the fact the next morning. Well, when you start digging further into these files, there's reports that Epstein said he woke up that morning and had ligature marks around his neck and shit that he couldn't explain. He didn't know what was going on. He had abrasions and shit on him. Now, they were saying he tried to do it to himself. Now, in the reports, it's saying that he actually told them he don't know where they came from when he woke up that morning. He had no clue how they got there. So take that for what you want, but it just keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper with this shit.
It's like a life-size game of Clue, dude.
Bro, it's nuts. It's nuts because right when I'm thinking, man, I'm so done with this shit, it's like, well, damn. I mean, what the hell? It don't stop. But I don't know.
Good point,
I don't know.
David.
What David say?
Why
Where's
wasn't
David?
there any pressure to the Biden administration from the media to release the files?
Yeah, well, you know, we were harping on that last time, man. It they had plenty of time to do it, and it's funny because I've seen a lot of Democrats now like excited that this was released, or even before it was like dying to have it released for some reason. It's like it flip-flopped all of a sudden. You know,
Yes.
It was crazy how that happened, and I don't know if it's because they kind of knew there was nothing in it, or if they really just wanted it out because they thought it was going to put the Republicans in a weird spot. I don't know, but they were crying for it for a little bit there. But I think it was all a political game. I mean, we've mentioned it before as far as I think both sides knew that there really wasn't much that was going to be in these files. Now, I know Trump wasn't too happy because he said there's people's names that were in them that are innocent people that are kind of taking a hit right now. And I know he said that a while back about releasing these, that they had a lot of people in it that it was going to affect, and they didn't deserve it because they just happened to be somewhere in these files for whatever reason, but they weren't doing anything wrong.
When you say innocent, are you talking innocent or victims, or both?
Well, I guess the files, like if anybody just visited, I don't know. I don't know if the files go that deep, but I know that's been talked about before, that just because you went there doesn't mean that you were doing anything wrong.
Right.
Right. So I don't know. Take it how you want, Greg. I don't know why people listen to this shit either, but I think it's just our moms and a couple of our cousins, and that's about it.
Greg, lighten up, Greg. Shit.
I know.
Just like and subscribe.
Just subscribe, you bastard.
Yeah, lick the button. Click the button and let's roll. Lick it, dude. Whatever you got to do.
Anyway, Kristen, what's hot on Netflix, Kristen?
Uh-oh.
I started watching Castle Rock. I know we don't like Stephen King, but his shows are good.
I know we don't like Stephen King.
Yeah.
You like who you want to like.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't like
He's
his
just-
opinions on
Yeah,
things, but his
that's
shows
probably
and books
better.
are good.
Yeah, they are. It's a hell of an author. Hell of an author.
I
for
haven't
sure.
really been
books.
watching anything.
Nah,
No, I don't
Christmas
either.
got
I wait for
everything.
them to make shows,
There you go.
and then I
That's
watch
how you
them.
do it. Brad, did you watch your cousin on the interview by Sean Ryan, Hunter Biden?
My cousin? No.
Yeah.
I did not.
Watch it?
No, I didn't watch.
I didn't watch
on-
much of it, but I did see he sat down with Sean Ryan and was kind of few of the things he was saying was kind of surprising. I
Was
mean,
it?
he was for one, he's saying that there was no laptop. The laptop from hell. Supposedly, that he's claiming that it was fabricated and concocted by Rudy Giuliani and others with too much data to fit on one device. So now he did
Speaking
say,
of him, man. Speaking of him, real quick. What about Rudy Giuliani, dude? Now that the Georgia elections have come up that they're fraudulent, man, in the state of Georgia, what does that do for him? Does he have any way to get his money back or what he's been sued over?
yeah, because they took his ass to the cleaners, huh?
Dude, they took him to the cleaners, man. I mean, almost bankrupt him. But anyway, carry on.
No, he may have a leg to stand on. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah,
But
Hunter,
anyway,
didn't I hear something with him that he's like, there's no generational wealth, they're broke. I don't know if you heard that. He came.
Oh
out and said
yeah.
something.
That's what I was gonna. Yep, you're right. That's what I was gonna get to. But he's first denying this laptop. Now the problem with that is it was authenticated by the FBI and used as evidence in that 2024 gun trial.
Right.
So it was already proven that he had this laptop and everything they said that was on it was there. So I don't know what the hell he's coming out claiming that, but I mean, I'm, trying to make sense of what a crackhead is saying on television. But now what I did like, he said some things that were, weren't too bad. He called that Afghanistan withdrawal an obvious fucking failure, was his words.
Right.
Citing the 13 dead Marines and all that shit. So he did notice that. And believe it or not, he was also slamming the illegal immigration as a disaster.
Wow.
Saying the U.S. needs legal immigration, but not people draining resources, which is totally opposite of what the fuck his dad was preaching, or at least they were saying he was preaching while he was in office. So that was odd. That was odd. That
the more I think about it, it's like, I mean, we've all said that with this Biden administration the last 4 years. He was just, and I mean, I hate to use the word puppet, but I really believe that's what he was. I mean, I think whoever was running the show knew that he had what was going on, dementia or loss of memory, whatever you want to call it, and I figured I think they figured he would be the fall guy. And whoever was doing this on the back scene of everything, I don't think he knew really what was going on. Maybe that's where Hunter's coming from with, if there's any saving his legacy of Joe Biden's legacy, maybe that's where he's trying to go with this. And but no, I think he's spot on with Afghanistan and all this illegal immigration.
So you're saying, like, basically, maybe his father didn't agree with the immigration at the scale that it was going, but he wasn't controlling anything.
I don't think he could. I don't think he was
That's
mentally competent to control anything. So
that's a
who
good
was,
point. So maybe,
I don't know. Who was? I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. But I mean, I have my my suggestions of who it could be. But I don't think. I think he was just. No.
Think it was who?
Huh?
What did Justin say? You thought it was who?
The Jews.
The Jews.
The Jews. They control everything else.
Very quietly when we talk here.
According to internet lore, they control everything else. So
no. But no, I don't think he really knew what was going on. I don't think he knew probably any of the executive orders that he signed, most of them anyway. If it was auto pen, he had no clue. He had no clue. But yeah.
Oh, it could have been. Yeah, it could have been his fucking hand moving, and he still didn't have a clue what he was signing.
No, he really didn't, And I did hear where he's having problems raising money for his presidential library, man, Joe Biden, which I mean, I think, from what I heard, a little snippet of that. But, I won't be donating to his library. So anyway.
Come on, man. We're going to start a GoFundMe.
Let's do that,
well, speaking of money, I did. That's another thing, like you had brought up earlier with Hunter Biden, is basically how he's so many millions of dollars in debt now and broke.
That's
and
what
I'm
they're
thinking, well, he doesn't have any way to launder money by selling paintings anymore. I mean, just sell a few paintings. Isn't that what he was doing?
Yeah, and you think about that, Shane. It's like, where is all the money from all the shell companies and paintings? That's another one, dude. I just, all of this
Man,
Ukrainian money that supposedly, that went down.
cocaine,
It's like,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
it's
you know?
addictive from what they
I
say.
didn't know
dude.
Hunter was an artist.
Oh yeah, he was an artist.
He
man.
didn't know he
Selling-
was an artist, dude.
He didn't know either. Till
No.
yep. That ain't the best way to launder some money, dude. I
Mm.
mean, how do you put a value on a painting?
True.
It's like I need you to give me $50 million. Well,
Yeah.
okay, well, give me something. Well, here's a painting. Okay,
Yeah.
it's so easy, man. You know how much of that shit probably goes on in the art world?
I'm sure.
'Cause it's like
Sure.
like I said, how do you put a value on that shit? It's all in what somebody will give you. The government can't come back and say, no, we don't think it's worth that.
Right.
Because you can't do it. It's worth what somebody's going to give you.
Yeah, it was definitely Obama's third term. I do believe that. I mean,
Oh, okay.
it'll be time to find that out. But
Oh, yeah.
maybe might not ever find out. But I do
hear you.
believe. I mean, isn't he one of the only presidents that when he gets out of office, he buys a house in D.C.?
Hell
He's
yeah.
been caught in the UK at people's houses, talking shit, and there ain't no telling. Yeah.
That's my boy.
Oh yeah, dude.
Boy. So,
Yeah.
Kristen, did you see that video going on with those UPS drivers or fake UPS drivers?
Mm-mm.
Have you caught wind of that?
No.
No, they big case. Now, Justin, you'll probably know this wasn't like a new. I think they just got sentenced, right?
Yeah, they
Recently?
just got sentenced.
So why didn't we hear about this when the crime happened? Or did the video just get released or something? Because it's been
Well, I
all
think
over the
so.
last couple days.
I think Midwest something on YouTube, he had the exclusive video. So it just got released and they just got sentenced.
And this
Well,
was in
So,
Washington,
it
right?
all-
If what little bit I dove on this was in Washington. This happened.
This was Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
way
they-
off.
they-
All right.
Gotcha, okay.
Well, basically, Kristen, and for y'all who've seen it already, just bear with me. But I'm going to break it down for the ones that haven't. 3 men, they decided to pose as UPS drivers, and for some reason targeted a home to invade. So they knock on the door, nobody answers. They you see in the video, they kind of walk away, like not knowing what to do. Well, then the dad opens the door and walks down the driveway to meet them, thinking it's UPS guys. Like, okay, what's going on? So they carry a box back up to the door, following him to his door. Well, before he gets in the house, one of the guys grabs him, tells him don't move, starts checking him, this, that, and the other, forces him in the home. All right. Starts trying to get money out of these people that apparently don't have any. There's a mother in the home, a husband, a 20-year-old son, and 2 toddlers. Well, long story short, after ransacking the place and just being total fucking thugs, they shoot the fucking dad, they shoot the mom, and they shoot the 20-year-old, kill him, and leave the toddlers there to fend for themselves.
Wow.
Now, I've never heard about this case until they got sentenced, and all of a sudden it just went, like wildfire. And then you watch everything's on video. Everything from inside the house to outside the house. It's horrible. It's fucking terrible. And if I had to guess, this isn't the first run-in with the law that these 3 assholes had.
Oh, I would assume not. I do believe that they targeted the house because the dad was under investigation for like drug smuggling or selling dope or something like that.
Yeah, because they went in there with the thought
They
of
knew he had money.
Right, we're going to get money, because that's all they kept saying. They didn't plan all this to go hope somebody had a few dollars in their house. I figured there was something more to the person that they were actually going after. Now, it doesn't justify what they did,
No.
but I knew there had to be more to it, because they wanted that. They went through the trouble of getting UPS uniforms and then decided to take everybody out in the house. Fortunately, they left the children alone, but they just executed these people right in front of these kids. And to me, if this isn't an argument for everybody being able to have firearms, then I don't know what is.
Absolutely. Because, I mean, if you watch the video, there was definitely enough time to shoot the criminals in that situation.
Yeah, because
the mom was on the phone with the police the whole time.
thank you.
The
Yeah,
whole
the
time.
mother.
And the cop showed up like 10 minutes after the guys already shot everybody in the house and left.
That's what I was going to say, that the mother actually had time to call the police. Now, she dropped the phone, but left the phone playing the whole time. But she did have time to break away and call. So suppose she had time to break away and grab a fucking firearm out the closet. Not saying it would have ended perfectly, but there would have been a fighting chance.
Hey, at least one of them fucking thieves are staying with me.
But exactly, I'm going to take one
one
of them out. The first one I see, I'm at least, and then what happens after that, well, I mean, they were going to kill me anyway. You know,
how long did it take the cops to get there?
Wasn't long, like Justin said, because she had 911 on the phone, but she couldn't say anything to them because the guys came in whatever room she was in on the phone, and you can hear them like, you know, fucking with her, saying we want the money, you know, I'm about to hit your son, blah blah blah, just threatening her and shit, wanting his money. Well, she kind of drops the phone, but the 911 operator was listening to everything, so I'm sure they dispatched cops pretty quick. And when they got there, the guys had done fled. The 3 adults were dead, and they didn't even want to go in the house because they didn't know what was going on still. So they were trying to get the kids to come to the door, you know, like, come here. And they finally got them both to come to the door. And then, of course, went in and saw what went on. But, you know.
Did they get the death penalty?
No.
No.
Really?
What'd they get?
For something like that?
The 2 that I know have been sentenced got life. One was 6 counts of murder. I don't know how they charged him with 6 counts of first-degree murder, but they did mandatory life. And then another one, he was, I believe, 3 counts of first-degree murder, and then some other, you know, little charges, and he got mandatory life.
So
Without
where does the
parole?
6? Maybe somebody in the comments can explain where does the 6 murder? What'd you say?
It was 6 first-degree murder charges.
Yeah, for what?
I have no
Did
clue.
he- maybe he
I was
had-
wondering the same thing.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, whatever. I'll give them fucking 20. I don't
Unless
care.
they
But
called him on other stuff.
yeah, you just figured that would be tried separate. But that's what I was
Right.
thinking. Well, maybe he had other
yeah.
charges pending. But you know, why would they lump all that together? That was odd. But
Yeah,
But
and
no,
the one in the video, the only one that didn't have a mask on that was looking in the camera is apparently on Facebook calling one of the co-defendants a snitch. So there's that
Really?
too. Yeah.
How's he on
He was
Facebook?
posting paperwork because, you know, phones.
Does
people's
Minnesota have
asses.
the death penalty?
probably not. I don't know. I don't want to say 100%, but it just sounds like a place that wouldn't.
Because I
Example
feel like that
two?
would be a
No.
very good one.
Oh yeah, that would be a
Yeah.
great case for the death penalty.
Oh my,
Okay,
yeah. If anything, well, like I said, it's a
no-
great case for the Second Amendment too, man. It's ridiculous.
So
People
no
actually.
going outside if someone's delivering my package.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they
I have all my
did.
drivers scared.
They did
My
enhance the charges. They enhanced the charges because of basically how cruel it was, because it was done in front of children, and there were 3 or more suspects involved in the crime. So it was already enhanced charges,
Right.
and they still didn't get the death penalty. So, and actually, Kristen said something about the dog, but that was the first question he asked. He was like, "The dog
Yeah,
ain't
he-
big, huh?"
He did, and the guy's like, no, not yet. Let's see what all this video shows.
A family of 5, a father, a mother, their 20-year-old son, and 2 young children under the age of 5, were living a normal day inside their home on 94th Avenue Northwest in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, completely unaware of what was coming their way. As a navy blue Nissan Altima pulled up outside, and 3 suspects stepped out, 2 of them dressed in UPS-style uniforms, pretending to be delivery workers while secretly planning a robbery. A plan that would, within minutes, explode into a brutal encounter that would shock the entire community. This exclusive video was first obtained by Midwest Crime and has never been seen by the public before. One of the victims steps out, apparently completely unaware the delivery is a setup.
Ain't no big dog, is it? Ain't no big dog, is it? Not yet. Hey, sit down, come on, no more. Move your hand. Move your hand. Open the window. Move like that. Open it up.
The home security camera captures the third suspect come up the driveway after he's waved in by the other men.
Oh.
Una pistola, mijo. Tienen una pistola, mijo. Dos morenos. Mom, yeah. Please, please. Don't do anything, please.
The mother managed to call 911, leaving the line open so dispatchers could hear what was happening as the chaos unfolded.
What's the address for emergency?
I know. Hey, Mario Alberto, come on with the money, man.
Okay, ow!
Stop playing with me.
Ow!
Give me the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack out you.
I will give you whatever you want.
Go give me the money then.
Okay, that's
Come on. You get where you move to.
Oh my God.
Get up.
I'm getting up.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna smack out your son.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
Come on in. All right, wait a minute. Go get it.
Oh, man, that's,
Oh, I wish I could see them like slaughtered.
I know. That's
God.
part.
Like-
Let's see if the. I don't know if the second half. There it is.
Like I want to see them tortured.
Bro, I'd do it. I was just thinking that. I'd put a bullet in his head.
The trauma these kids will have to live with.
That's terrible, man.
Yes.
To do that with children in that house.
God.
Yeah, because one brother was pulling the other brother off the dead mom and like to the other room.
This ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You'll see.
It's all we have. Oh my God, it's all we have. Oh my God.
That's where they took the dad out.
It's all we have. Oh my God.
With no mercy, one of the intruders turns on the father, 39-year-old Mario Alberto Trejo Estrada, and a single shot to the head ends his life in the entryway of the home.
Where are my babies? I have money for you. Where are my babies? Where are my babies? Where are my babies?
Horrific.
For no fucking reason, man. Just no. Oh my God.
All right, turn that off.
Kills me.
I don't want to
This
watch
fucking-
this anymore.
Oh my God, dude.
God.
I can't take that
Heartbreaking,
kid
dude.
fucking
Oh,
dude.
heartbreaking, dude. Wow.
Bro. If
Did they say why they killed him? Like, is it because they didn't have any money, or they saw their?
They
Dude,
still
just-
haven't
I think
admitted
that-
to killing him.
yeah,
They
and I
haven't-
think that
it's
was
on
there.
camera.
It wasn't.
What do
them.
you mean?
Man.
Wasn't them. I wasn't there.
God, that breaks my heart. Listen to that
The
fucking.
police interviews are at the end of the video, but yeah, that's all he was like. Nah, you can't put me there. I was at home with my baby.
And you know, there's people who will see that and still fight against the death penalty.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And they may not have it where they're at, but if they did, they still have people that would watch what we just watched and fight to save these people's lives. Some public defender.
Yep.
It's fucking disgusting. How can you watch that? And another thing, like we talked about earlier, with not being able to protect yourself in certain situations, because a lot of places think that you don't even deserve to have a firearm in your home because they're fucking quote unquote dangerous. We saw how dangerous they were, especially when you're fucking outgunned. You know, 3 guns to fucking 0. Oh, that's fucking sickening, man. I would gladly take role as the executioner in a case like that and sleep fucking well at night. Damn.
Yeah, I just.
You gotta handcuff him, put him in a cell with Diddy.
No, they need a fucking.
There you go.
Wood chipper.
Well, if they don't have the death penalty, I hope they get butt raped every single day.
I don't know if you can say that on here.
That's what I'm saying. You handcuff him.
That's
give him
kind of
the
where
Diddy.
Justin was. He just said it a little bit more.
Yeah.
No, man. I'm with Kristen. I had to turn that shit off when them kids
I
started.
just feel like if you murder somebody, it depends on the situation, because sometimes there is self-defense and
Right.
reasonable situations where you take someone's life. But stuff like that, you just shouldn't be here anymore.
no.
Like, there's no reason for you to even be breathing.
even if it's over money or dope or something, it's like, God, really, dude? I mean,
Well, I don't want to watch
with
the
kids
fucking.
involved, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to watch the kids.
Breaks
Two
my
young
heart.
I
children
want
in a state of unimaginable trauma. The intruders rushed to destroy 20-year-old Jorge Alexander Reyes Youngworth, leaving the two young children in a state of unimaginable trauma. The intruders rushed to destroy evidence before fleeing the
in an
scene,
Altima, of
unaware that
course.
nearly every moment of their crime had already been captured on camera. Meanwhile, inside the home, a heartbreaking act of bravery unfolds. The older child, despite being just a toddler himself, pulls his little sibling away, shielding them from the sight of their mother on the floor. A moment of pure innocence and instinct, leaving investigators and everyone who later watched this footage stunned. Just minutes later, officers arrive at the house after being dispatched to the 911 call placed by the mother, unaware of what they are about to walk into.
Police department! I heard kids screaming in there. Police department! 1409.
Bro, I'm like, get in there.
1409. Gives the channel for now. I got a male down on the ground. I got blood. Can I have the police? Hey, come here, kid. Come here, buddy. Come here, 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 come here.
I don't see all that with the kids.
Both of whom were arrested shortly thereafter. All the evidence, from security footage to forensic and digital data, pointed directly to the Shumpert brothers, who had tried to cover their faces, leading straight to the interrogations.
Do you know the incident I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. So you have no idea?
I know that somebody got locked up.
Who got locked up?
Somebody is a name that you saying.
Who got locked up?
The name that you said. You said somebody's name Alonzo or something like that.
Okay. And you know Alonzo?
Yeah, a little bit. I know of him.
Okay. You knew more of just of him, right? You guys go way back.
No.
To Chicago.
I'll say yeah.
Chicago makes sense.
But don't.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought when I heard
Somewhat
Chicago.
of the same level of respect, right?
Yeah, but
we do our
like you said way back, like basically like friends, anything like that. No.
Not friends.
No.
All right, but you've known him all the way back to that.
Anyway,
What a disgusting freak.
bro.
Pure
Dude.
evil.
Yeah, they caught him, and then it brings it back to a point we always bring up when we see cases like this: is what was the game plan? It blows my mind that people, for one, that can even have it in them to do something like that, but
Right.
For money.
two, yeah,
Like-
for anything for an innocent person. Like, what was your
Yeah.
plan?
Oh.
What was you going to get? The $5,000 you thought this person had? And then what? Everybody's just going to ride off into the sunset after you sat there and slaughtered a family in their home? I just don't, the mindset of these people, it just blows my mind. I'll never get that. No, I'll never get it.
They don't think of the consequences, Shane. They just, it's in the now. They don't think of, if I do this, what's going to happen? I'm just going to get away with it. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. I don't know what they think about, but I mean, god damn.
I just wish they were dead.
Well,
I wish there were accessible guns in the house for sure.
let's see. I want to
Yeah.
see if there's I'm about to go. I don't know if anybody in the comments answered. I wasn't paying attention. I want to see if there's the death penalty was even a case.
No.
You know, no. In Minnesota, it's not.
Mm-mm.
You know that for sure? Or you just saying no?
I just Googled it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was wondering. So that's not even an option over there in a state like that.
Mm-mm.
No. Damn. Let's see. Let's get in them comments a little bit. What's sad is the more we as a society watch stuff like that, it is slow. It's true. It desensitizes you to it. Some people can watch that. Like I noticed, it don't affect Justin much. Justin's like, first thing he does
That's
is a Diddy
crazy.
joke. What bothers the kids get me. I mean, I don't, it's just different watching them children, I guess, because when you have kids, you put them in the position of what
Yeah,
those
I'm
kids
normally like it's the animals. I'm really normally not like that when it comes to humans and stuff like that.
Yeah, Kristen's
I
like,
did
was
not like that.
there a puppy killed? And when you say no, she's like, okay, good. They didn't hurt the dog.
No, but that one, oh, those kids.
No, it's horrible, isn't it? It's
Yes.
fucking horrible, man.
And that is a good comment, because most of us that watch this and deal with what we do.
Oh, Brad froze. Deal with what we deal with. I'm sure he was about to say. Brad froze. Let's see how long, Brad. Let's all freeze. Everybody that's watching, y'all. Everybody freeze. Sorry, Brad, we lost you. But anyway.
Okay.
Oh, there he's back.
Hey,
He's back.
see? It worked.
Okay. Yeah, we're back.
That's a cool game. Brad does that all the time, though. Even when we walk through the store, he just stops it.
Yep.
So what were you going to say? With people, when you deal, last I heard was something about when you deal with what you deal with or something. Did he freeze again, or is he acting?
No, I'm here.
You fucking asshole.
No, we are. Most of us are desensitized to that. We really are, man. I mean, it's just, you've seen enough videos. I grew up in a cop family, so hearing that, seeing, pictures, and just living the life that I've lived in, I've seen it. It's just it's the kids that really get to me when you have to watch that kind of shit, dude. It's
that's the only thing that gets to me, and not saying, adults deserve shit like that. But yeah, had there been no children in that house, I'd have been like, damn, that's fucked up. Why they did that? Now they need to go.
Even the 20-year-old.
Yeah, the 20-year-old, right? He seemed
age.
right, and he's still a young kid. He seemed innocent enough. He was scared to death, but seeing small children really it just shines a whole different light on him. It's like just the savageness. Like, I don't know how anybody can walk into a home with any kind of ill intent and then see children there and not think twice, especially when it comes to executing the adults in the home and then leaving the children to fend for themselves. Like, how fucking callous can you be? I don't, oh man, I don't know. And they're going to go to prison for life. They're going to find the Lord. And, they're all this bullshit that goes on once they become incarcerated. And to breathe oxygen is a fucking sin. That shouldn't even be allowed with them assholes anymore. That's a clear-cut case. Bring them out back as fast as you can. Done with. They don't even deserve to eat another meal.
They need to just stick them in solitary and let them sit. To me, that's worse than death.
It's a good point.
True. Solitary, you're by yourself, locked down 23 hours a day for 40 years.
Yeah, a knee-jerk reaction for me is to kill them, but you're right. It may be more miserable to have to sit there the rest of your life.
I think it depends on the situation.
And
who the person is.
You're just gone. But if you get to sit and rot in a cell by yourself,
and just sit
23 hours a day, staring at the fucking wall, go get in your closet right now and stay there for 23 hours, and I'll bring you a sandwich tomorrow at this time and say hey, and then I'm going to shut the door and walk off.
When I'm thinking like death penalty for them, I'm not talking about just
you're talking about like
I want to see like cartel torture is what I want to see.
That would be cool.
But it's still but so long.
But it needs to be drawn out over like months.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Not just a quick, just over with. Every day they should face some sort of physical torture. We'll go ahead and say it, torture. They need like they fucking do in Guantanamo. You know what I mean?
Enhanced interrogation tactics.
Enhanced interrogation is what we like to call it here in America. Mm-hmm. So whatever you want to call it, that's what people like that deserve. But there's people that'll listen to this and say, no, that's not. It's not. You don't. Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does in some situations.
Fuck you. This one it does. Yeah.
So.
But anyway,
on a lighter note,
on a lighter note,
can you click on that second link that I sent in the private chat?
I don't know. Can I? And it's not going to be like a dick pic or anything.
It shouldn't be.
Who knows?
Not this time.
It's safe to pull up because I'm about to pull it up. Let's find out, everybody. Let's.
I want to know if this was justified.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. Let's do it. Was it justified? Where's it at? Boom, boom. Got it. All right. So what happened? Let's see. Start over. Looked like she laid hands. Oh, smacked the shit out of him.
We're not seeing it. It's just you.
I know. I'm trying to get it.
My knee.
All right. Hold on. I was trying to get it pulled up. There he is.
There we go. You motherfucker.
So she hit him with a stick.
Twice.
Where all the dogs come from? Well, he's got a bigger stick. Look, I want to say, depending on what happened prior to her hitting him, then it looks totally justified. And I don't know if he hit her first or she was just pissed off because maybe he told her to get your fucking dogs out of my way. I'm trying to walk by. But yeah, if it was as simple as her deciding to smack him upside the head with a stick, well, guess what, lady? Life's a bitch, and here it is.
Why
I'm
did
sorry.
the person? Well, I guess like you said, it depends on what happened before. But the person only reacted to when the guy hit her, not when she.
Not
hit
when
him.
yeah, well, yeah, and I probably shouldn't be laughing at that, but if she hit him first, it's fair game. So
Fair
yes, I
game.
say it's
Yeah.
justified. Definitely.
I
What else you
agree.
got, Justin?
So the first link, we can go see the. I think it's from Minnesota, and it's how they feel about ICE. I want to know what y'all feel about their opinions on ICE.
Let's
These two
find out.
college
find out.
educated, probably got master's degrees or something. I'm
Probably.
sure.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Let's see what's going on with these guys. Boom.
Boom.
And let's see. No, wrong video. Stop. All right, there it is.
Do you
Too many
support
videos
ICE?
Fuck no.
Oh hell no, no, I don't.
ICE.
I do
Get
not.
ICE out of Minneapolis right now.
Get ICE out of Minneapolis. I do not like ICE.
Okay, why is that?
Because they're going above everyone's rights. Like, why do we have ICE here? Like, everyone has a right to be here because the United States is a place where, like, immigrants are people here. Like, it's freedom here, bro.
That's
like, for real.
U.S. was built on immigration. Like, I mean, everybody deserves to live, I feel like.
Okay, what do you say to the people in the comments? ICE is just following the law. Everyone should support them.
I don't support that because ICE is something that no one should support because ICE is something that it's just bad. Like like nothing else. Like I think ICE is something that nothing should support because the United States is built on immigration.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah. I don't really got much to add to that, but
Yeah. And what was the last illegal thing you did?
Illegal thing? Nothing. I guess the last illegal thing I did was like jaywalking, I guess.
I smoked right before I came here. I guess that's legal right now, though. So.
Oh Jesus! All right, I'm
That's
never
the
gonna
opinion
get
on ICE.
Yeah.
never gonna get that minute and a half back of our lives. So
Yeah.
No, you know,
$200,000 later for a college
I will tell you where
education.
that stems. Did we lose Kristen?
It
She
looks
was
like it.
doing something with her camera.
Okay. Well, I think where that stems from, that's when people are just trying to, I guess, regurgitate what they've been told over and over, but they don't really know why they think like they do. They just hear ICE is bad and, freedom and immigrants and yeah, bro. But they have no fucking thought
Yep.
process behind it. And not to say that people who think ICE are bad, they're not all as ignorant as that, but some of them can at least explain why besides, bro, like freedom, bro, and immigrants and bro. So it just shows you that's probably college kids.
And that's
if I had to guess.
who's going to be voting,
Yeah,
And
exactly.
comes
That's
down
the
to
ones
it,
that-
they'll be voting for whatever
that
the
ex-
fuck the people around them
right.
say to
Yep.
vote for, not because of, the things that the politics that come into play. It's just, fucking Mark said we're voting this way, so let's do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
true.
You're right. That's the ones they're coming out. They're going to be running things eventually.
Oh God.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Hope
even
not.
worse.
That
They're
is the
gonna be
scary
running.
part, bro. That is the scary part in this country, man.
But they probably said that about every generation. I'm sure when I was coming up, they were like, "These dumb motherfuckers are going to be in the workforce one day," and here I am.
Yeah.
So I had
Well-
to do my own thing. I had to run my own business. I was too stupid to work anywhere else. So
Oh, ain't that the truth, huh?
thanks, Brad.
Well, I'm self-employed too, so I agree. I couldn't agree more with you.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
not a good rule follower.
No.
You know what? I'm not a good busy work person. I
No.
think me and you talked about that the other day, Brad. It's just the whole where you have to act busy. It's like give me a job to complete and let me do it. And when I'm done, let me go the fuck home. I don't want to sit here bullshitting, acting like I'm doing something for 8 fucking hours. I need a task. Let me complete the task as fast and efficient as I can, and I'm done. Let me move on.
Yep.
No,
that's why dude, I got lucky where I'm at because like last week threw some programs at the CNC machine, and then I worked on my car for 5 hours. Tore the radiator out of it, changed the oil in the parking lot, got her fixed up, good to go, and you went home.
You're one of the more fortunate ones for sure. But now, did you see? I seen they pissed off at old Nicki Minaj. I did see that. She was at that Turning Point USA thing, up there basically supporting the conservatives, and so they're mad at her, and it just struck me as odd. Like, you see a woman like her, black woman, happens to be a rapper. The conservatives invite her on stage, let her come sit down and talk, try to have an intelligent conversation. And then it brought me back to when the Democrats, the Kamala Harris campaign, brought out, I don't even know who the fuck that was back then, but the girl that was just twerking and shit all over stage. And
it might have been Cardi B.
No, it wasn't Cardi B. It was Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah, her. So that's what I'm thinking, like, for the side that is supposed to be the racist, the conservative, the Republicans.
Right.
And to allow, a black woman to come up there and show the world that, look, there's more to me than just my ass. I have thoughts. I have feelings. Here's what I think about what's going on. And then the Democrats, they're the ones always fighting to bring up the minorities. We want to show them that there's, the minority, there's more to them than just entertaining. And then they throw them on fucking stage to twerk for votes. And it's weird that they still fall for that. Like, the Democrats give a fuck about them. And that's what they think of them. That, hey, if we can get somebody up here to pop her pussy, we'll win some votes. Well, what would that tell you if you were the one supporting the Democrats? But, man, they don't think much of me. They think just because some girl's up there shaking her ass that I'm going to vote. And it probably worked. But I would be somewhat offended if I were them. I like the way they approached it with Nicki Minaj. It wasn't a concert. It was she wanted to come and speak. We invited her to speak. She agreed to do it or whatever. And whether you agree with her or not, they at least presented her in a respectful light.
Sure.
Now, it got a little awkward when she called J.D. Vance an assassin when she was talking to Erica Kirk. Not because she called him that, because she threw out the word assassin to a lady who her husband just got his neck, tore apart. So that got a little awkward. And then Erica Kirk reassured her that, look, it's okay. I mean, I have heard so much worse over the past few months. He didn't mean nothing by it, basically. She was just complimenting J.D. Vance. Right. And it, like I said, it got real quiet. It got real awkward when she threw that word out. But anyway, yeah, what struck me, like I said, it brought me back to the twerking on stage and how the Democrats really feel about minorities. And it's just crazy to think that so many of them are on board with a side that doesn't think any more about them than, getting up there and just shaking your ass and whatever, you know what I mean? Just the entertainment value of them. That's it. That's it. And they still come out in droves and vote for that side.
Right.
They love it.
Blows my mind. Yeah, apparently. Like I said,
as
a black man, I'm offended.
I think we need some twerkers, dude.
We do. That's right. That's kind of what I'm jealous. We don't have no twerkers on our side.